Everybody, I warned you, I hyped it, it's time. Here's my reaction to the amazing supergroup, because they're the best of so many different worlds. The Dark Side of the Moon. This new one is called The Gates of Time. And ever since they announced it, I've been super excited. And I hear a hint. I hear that a certain harpist goes off and does a solo. Is that true? Only one way to find out. Let's go. I will have all of the Dark Side of the Moon's links and information in the description below. Please check them out. Check us out on OldSkuleNerd.com. It's got all of my social media posts, the Patreon link for those who want to support the channel, and the merchandise store. We have brand new merchandise available now. Here we go. New album, new video. I'm a very happy boy. Okay, Napalm, do your worst. This is exactly what I hoped for. All right, for those who don't know, the Dark Side of the Moon, it's a combination of many different artists from many different bands and influences and thoughts, but they all come together for one simple premise: epic, amazing storytelling. So Morten comes in from Amareth. He's got that hype feel, got the great drumming, great tom work, which adds that low end, that aggressive heartbeat, that rhythm that gets you realizing that something is coming and you're into it. Miss Diehl, the amazing Jenny from Feuerschwanz, she does these amazing harp tags, and the sound of the harp does one thing that we keep forgetting that is necessary for the Dark Side of the Moon. In all fairy tales and epic tales, if you go through any storybook, any of your childhood cartoons or fantastical movies, there's always a harp, because the harp plucks the strings of the soul. And it's a great vehicle to add to the subtlety and the sultriness and the romantic, passionate voice that Melissa Bonny brings to the table. We know that. And then the man under the hat, Hans Platz, putting together all of this, arranging this with these other members and getting down and creating these songs that are from other places, other stories, and creating them anew. It's a perfect balance. And when they have guest stars that come in and do different parts for them, different vocals, a violinist, right? Right? So there's anything is possible, but no matter what can come, you still always have the original storytelling, or quartet, I guess, this group that just puts together this perfect level of storytelling music. It's got everything you love. It's got the folksy feel like Feuerschwanz, epic power storytelling like Ad Infinitum, and just like Amareth, Morten is bringing in that tom work, the heavy cymbal work that adds such a explosiveness that you don't just get lost in the ethereal, beautiful, like fairy tale out of a storybook music. He adds, I guess, a power, a speed, an energy that you need to bring you out of being lost in this romantic feel and realize that it is metal. So everything about this band is everything that I love in music right now. So it's like if I could go through and just cherry pick all the things that I love about metal right now and put them into a storytelling group, it's right here. All right, I'm gonna press play. I wanted to make that comment after the end of the first chorus because I wanted to feel how the chorus went. The chat room right now is blowing up because they love this during the premiere. So let's keep going. Harp solo. Oh. Nothing intros and nothing exits a song like a harp. Because if you're going to open a storybook, harp. When you close the storybook, harp. Harp solo. Harp solo, everybody. And this is a testament to them as a group, how they look at things. And I hate to say it, but Hans Plotz really does a good job in this arrangement and the way he supports this. To go through, get with Jenny and say, look, you're going to shine. This is a harp song. I know it's a metal song, and I know Melissa Bonny's just doing Melissa Bonny stuff, which is some of the greatest Melissa Bonny stuff there is. That's why she's so amazing, right? But for the bridge and into the guitar solo / harp solo, it takes a real giving person to say, look, I'm a guitarist. I'm a lead guitarist. I love to, do what he does and then say, look, I'm going to stand back for all these measures and I want you to lead us into this story and build this up in the only way that you can, Jenny. And then she does it. And it sets him up so perfectly. You see an entire fairy tale told in a bridge into a harp/guitar solo, which brought me to an emotional point where I almost stopped it to say something and realized I couldn't say anything because I was being too emotional. My emotions were catching up with me. Tears started to well up, and there was no singing going on. There was no lyrics. It's just the way, both musically and lyrically and vocally, this band tells stories. And yeah, there were parts in this where you're whipping your hair and you're meddling, like look Jenny right now. He's just meddling the crap out of it. But here's the thing. It's an encompassed work. Everybody does it perfectly. Morten has this vehicle that brings in the drive, that makes you want to whip your hair and do the Dutch windmill and everything else. But at the same time, you have the beauty of both Melissa's movement and her vocals. And Jenny can do such amazing things with that harp to bring you back to that fairy tale feel. And of course, the man underneath that top hat brings it all together in an aggressive, powerful way. So this could very well be one of my favorite songs from the Dark Side of the Moon. And that's saying something, because I say this every time I catch a new song. They always surprise and captivate and tell amazing stories. So there you go. And Jenny's taking us home. Okay, so look, my name is Old School Nerd. I'm just a reactor from South Louisiana here in the United States. But of all the bands that these musicians and vocalists are members of, Amarith, Ad Infinitum, Feuerschwanz, all of them. I love all three of those bands. Everything they do and everything about what those bands do. Because they each do something unique. Whether it be symphonic power metal, medieval folk metal, and then you also have Amarith, which does this industrial electronic, almost like a pop metal, where you can feel that pop dance movement, but it's still metal. And then you take these four members of those bands; they each bring the best from those different viewpoints of metal music. And they create something really special. Side of the Moon. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. I know I did. Look for more. New album. And I saw that they posted live show dates. Yes, they're playing a festival. Can you imagine? You go to these festivals and you're like, hey, you go, okay. Ad Infinitum's going to be there. Yeah. Feuerschwanz on a cruise ship, Amarith kicking the doors down. All of a sudden you realize, whoa, the Dark Side of the Moon is playing this festival. So do yourself a favor. I'm going to have all of Dark Side of the Moon's information in the description, all the links that tell you about these things, the new album, new videos as they come out. Are there going to be live shows? Well, we know that they've already announced a couple. There may be even more. My name is Old School Nerd. I want to thank you all guys for coming in, and of course to Morten, Jenny, Melissa, and Hans. Outstanding job. Thank you for making something that is an instant playlist for me. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like. It really helps the channel grow. Also, if you want to subscribe, right there. Big thank you to all my Patreons out there. We appreciate everything you do. If you want more content like this video, check them out above. Remember, love one another, take care of each other. We're all stuck on this mud ball together. We'll see you later.